Verse of the day is also the Monday motivation. Paul says that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Paul was in prison during this time. He was going through a lot, right? He was called by God to do an amazing work, to spread the gospel to the Gentiles, right? To bring them into relationship with Christ. It was no longer just for the Jews, but it was also for the Gentiles. So Paul is doing this amazing work. And then he goes to jail, right? And while he's in jail, he's reflecting and he's saying to himself, like, bro, like I'm cool with being rich. I'm cool with being poor. I'm cool with having a lot, and I'm cool with having a little. I learned how to be content in every situation, and not a content, which means like I'm cool with it, like a lack of desire, a lack of motivation. It's like, yo, either or I'm straight, because these things don't really change the joy that I have inside of me. It doesn't change the internal workings of me. Like I'm Teflon. Material things outside of my calling don't really affect my emotions. I learned how to be at peace and content with a little or a lot. And I'm like, Paul, how do you do that? Because me, I can't do that, right? I turn up, I turn down, depending on how my environment is, right? When things are going really well, I feel really good. When things are going bad, I feel down, right? I'm grinding, I need more. When I have a little, I need more. When I have a lot, I need more. Paul, how are you in prison, about to die? And you saying, I'm good, it doesn't really matter. When I was up, I was cool. When I was down, I'm cool. What's your secret, Paul? And Paul gives us the secret. He says that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That's the Monday motivation. It's not about wake up, grind, rise and grind, go hard, have discipline, be a monster out there, be a beast, never quit. It's not about that. It's trading your self-confidence in for God confidence. The reason why Paul was able to say that he can do all things, which means I can endure anything. Nothing affects me. Why? Because the power that's working inside of him is greater than the power in the earth. It's greater than the power outside of him. So Monday motivation is simple. It's simple. It's trade your self-confidence for your God confidence. You see what I'm saying? Look at yourself as a vessel for the Most High, for the Holy Spirit to dwell in. And because he dwells inside of you, you could do anything. You can endure anything. It doesn't matter. You can be content in any situation. Therefore, you won't go up and down. You won't rise rise or shrink like the tide daily. You won't. It doesn't matter. You're here for a purpose. You're here for God's purpose. And you'll allow him to do his amazing work inside of you and use you to do amazing work in his world. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Church.